Share it with everyone. Do what you gotta do. Appreciate all of that. Get this shit popping so we can start doing some fun TA, some good stuff. Alright. Are we gonna work? No. What are we trading tonight, guys? What's everyone getting into right now? What projects are we buying into? It looks like YouTube might be holding up. I don't know. FaceRig might be too much for it to handle right now. Damn. Let's cut. Let's see if this works on the YouTube stream. Thanks to everyone tuning in. Appreciate everyone being patient. Just trying to get this live running and popping and functioning normally. Trying to figure out why this isn't working right now. Probably because I'm running Steam and it's not happy. Carol Hobbs, welcome. Happy to have you. KK, what are you getting into right now besides XRP? What's the move? I know you're watching something besides XRP. I know you is. Hydro Rod, welcome. Balancer. I'm upset I can't. Let me see if I want to short it. I want to futures it. I want to do something with it. It's no fun. Yeah, no, it's not available on KuCoin. That's but makes me sad. If you're tuning in on YouTube or on Twitch or on Facebook, welcome. You're my TikTok people. Happy to have you. Forward, welcome. If you guys have any projects or any TA you want to go over, let me know. Anyone on the YouTube channel, thanks for being here. Welcome. What is everyone buying right now? Selling? Are we shorting? Are we longing? How are we feeling right now? Scooter, Pi, welcome everyone. Happy to have you join us. Thank you for joining. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for stopping by. My name is EQ, and this is Stonkaholics. If you watch any of the YouTube videos or anything like that, appreciate you. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Bob Draper, Nighthawk, Oki, Lucid Dream Control. Oh, Lucid Dream Terror. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. You guys are amazing. Appreciate it. Universal Point of View, thank you for the share. Big Toe, welcome. Spawn, welcome. Happy to have all you guys. If this is your first time on my live stream, please drop a first in the comments. We are on live on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook. If there's any tier, anything you guys want to go over, please let me know. Any questions you might have, please feel free to ask me. I'm an open book, and I'm happy to share and go over any sort of TA or projects you guys are interested in talking about. And thank you all for stopping by tonight. It really means a lot. If it's your first time, please drop a first in the comments. And I'm curious to see what projects you guys are buying right now. And what projects you want to be talking about. I don't know if you just saw the new YouTube video that we just released on Polker. Shout out to KK. Thank you for that find on Polker. Sitting at a $3 million market cap. Ridiculously low. Appreciate you, Little Pull Man. Thank you for sharing. How's everyone's night doing so far? Taylor, welcome. Ray Loud, thank you, thank you. Stonkbot. Ray Leo. Johnston, how's it going? Either Los, welcome. Happy to have you. All the new users that are popping in, thank you guys for stopping by. SK Hacker, thank you, welcome. Jose Borjon, Irish Lucky. Users on users, Peter 1019, CRZ My Angel, thank you. Users, appreciate you guys. If you got any crypto questions or anything you want to ask, please don't hesitate. Austin Kane, welcome. G Cats, welcome. Yo boy, your boy Oscar. Brad Shields, GS Glass, David Baker, welcome. Busyness, welcome. Who they who? How's it going, bro? How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good night so far. What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? Sorry my stream is cut on the YouTube right now. My computer's being crazy. I'm going to be getting that running up here in a second. Eric Bion. Billion, welcome. I'm just slaughtering names in here. That's cool. That's like the best part of sticking around on this channel. I'm just going to slaughter everyone's name as they come through. Gabriel, welcome. Gina Vanslete, welcome. Happy to have all of you here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate all of you so much. What are we trading tonight? What is a new project that anyone's interested in learning about? Please let me know. Here to go gem hunting with you guys. So if there's anything you want to go over TA wise, any projects that you heard of that you want to learn a little bit more about, just let me know. Yeah, my night's doing well, Brian. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're gonna stay green, but at least we got something on YouTube right now that works. What is up, everybody? What up, Kevin Evans? Oh, shit. Woo! Skins Rule 2828, that's an interesting name. Looking at some heat maps, looking at some fun stuff. If there's any charts you want to look at, Rose or PNK 8BLT. Let's see. God, why am I stuck right now? I got too many things. I got a fucking phone in front of this button so I can't see it. All the guys tuning in on TikTok, welcome. Thanks for joining. Happy to have you. Everyone on YouTube and Twitch tuning in from all the other channels, thank you so much for stopping by. And welcome to Stockaholics. K-Root. Alright. See if we got Rose on here first. Oh, we got a Rose. Alright, Brian. I mean, it's not really doing too much. It looks good. You don't really have any volume right now. You're finding a little bit of a support here around the 23-24 cent range. Stochastic looks flat. RSI, god damn it, I hate when that happens. Your Sarcastic look flat. Let's see. And your slow stow is looking pretty healthy right now. You do have a lot of room. So the main difference is that the one that we use on our stock bot is a fast stow. And the one that we're using on this lower indicator and oscillator is going to be a slow stochastic RSI. VFI still looks fine. VFI is still bullish. It's over 0. As long as it stays over 0, it's nothing bad. You just don't want it to drop under. But all in all, it's looking good. If you're looking at like a next upcoming move that it could do, you want to go from here to here to the top. 6180 bounce, it didn't really hit it, so it would be more considered like a consolidation than anything, and a continuation. Now, based off of this, you could get up to 40 cents if you really wanted to. 43 cents, 45 cents. Ideally, you still want this to come down a little bit more, but it's not the end of the world. I don't really know much about Rose per se. PNK, USD, Kleros. Ooh, fucking DOT is going right now. Good to see. Slow mover. See how else we're doing. Anyone been watching Tezos today and yesterday? It's been pumping. Yesterday as in the daily trading yesterday, not in like the 24-hour yesterday. Balancer looking to come up a little bit. I'm really curious to see where MetaHero is. MetaHero has been fucking killing it for us. Shouts to anyone that's in MetaHero crushing that. Holy fuck. This thing just doesn't stop. The fuck. So we got into this at half a cent. We're pumping up to 13 cents right now. We're looking good. What about Doc? Got you in a second. Let me go back and do this one on P&K real quick. I mean, you might be hitting a resistance. This is a major resistance looking back into the historical data as well for P&K. And you might get lucky just because you got an impulse pump and the slow stow is still pretty low. But what we were talking about in the last chart, this VFI went to shit. So you want to start watching this and seeing if this VFI starts to move up a little bit more. And at the same time, you got a little bit of volume, but there's been no follow-up volume on this next hourly candle. It's kind of just a fake flash. Similar to what you saw here, you got one flash of volume and then it kind of just flatlined out. So just keep in mind with that when you're watching for Kleros or whatever they want, however they want to pronounce it. ALBT Alliance Block. Let's look at another chart. KuCoin usually is clean. Yeah, there we go. So, is this Alliance block? ALBT. Yeah, it looks like you might be stalling out here. This is a major supply and demand area. We're going to put a little rectangle here. This will be what I would consider a supply and demand area. Meaning that once price gets into this general area, it either likes to bounce really hard down or cross through or start to bounce up as a major support and resistance flip area. You had a massive candle that rejected, another massive candle that rejected in this area. So I'd assume if price actually wants to break through and get to like this $1.20 range, you might be able to get a nice buy-in before it starts to just keep going. But at the same time, this thing could hit a resistance here and drop all the way back down to 96. And if the market wants to come down like we've been talking about in the Discord group, we could come down to like the 86, 87 area. That's not anything too far-fetched. See, Doc, USD, the fuck, there is no Doc. Yeah, I don't see Doc anywhere. It doesn't show up on TradingView, and it's not showing up on CoinGecko, so not sure what Doc is, but K-Root. BNC says PNK is the most undervalued. In what case though? And why is it? Who is this BNC? Oh, Bare Naked. Kleros. 764 million, 82 million market cap, 15 cents. Bitfinance, Gate.io, a blockchain dispute resolution layer, crowdsource specialist to adjustable disputes in fast, secure, and affordable ways. So what does that mean? What do you do? Oh, an arbitration service. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I mean, yeah. Sick. I'm not really into like this whole scene. I get it. I mean, I understand why people are in this, but yeah, I mean, like if you want to actually get some of these things, but I don't know if they're gonna be actually adopted like that anytime soon. This is a long play. Like these are great to invest in now, but I wouldn't expect to buy Kleros and be a millionaire tomorrow. You know, that's not how I'd be sitting on it in this case. API 3. I know that one's on here. What are we on? Hourly? Let's go to a 4-hour for this one. I mean, the 1 hour looks fine, but we're still got no volume. If this volume wants to peak, that'd be cool. Because the slow RSI is still relatively low. It has a lot of room to grow. The VFI looks good. The MACD has a lot of room to grow. You're trying to break this resistance on the RSI. You had one resistance test, and now you might get another resistance test. If that breaks, it can trigger an impulse. That impulse could be carried by the STO RSI that's flipping green and play up to the top into the 100, 105 area. So yeah, you could get a quick little pump right now, realistically. I mean, this is a 4-hour. Let's go to a 1 hour. 1 hour is looking more likely like a pump. You're crossing over on the HMA right now. Remember, this is a 21 HMA, 21-day HMA. This is a whole moving average. So you're getting a crossover on the HMA. We might be pushing up. I mean, you could see a play up to 5.4 realistically, maybe even 5.6. All the way up to maybe 5.8 if it's really lucky, but I don't think it has that much sauce. But yeah, I mean, this is pulled down really low into oversold. This is a flat line. You really just want volume more than anything. If the volume doesn't carry, then it's a flat pump, and you don't want to see that. It's going to be similar to this, where you had two nice large candle wicks that looked like we could have mooned, but the volume was shit and it didn't carry and just crashed. So, and this one also, MACD looks relatively strong. It could go up. It could still go down though. The VFI is garbage. And the slow RSI is looking pretty decent. But, yeah, you just want volume. If there's no volume, if people aren't buying it, then nothing's going to happen. We're just patiently waiting in that sense. 3-year hold. Yeah, okay. See, that makes sense. Like, no, I don't blame them. I would hold it for 3 years too. Shit. It's not a bad call. McJigga, if you're still in here, what is K-Root? I would love to look that one up for you. Because I don't know what that is. My guy. Fabian. What else are we going to look at? What other fun ones we got? If you're watching this on TikTok and you want to watch my screen, just jump up on the YouTube. That's why there's not that many people in here. Everyone's just jumping over to the YouTube to watch this, so just do that. It's a little bit better. You'll get more out of it, I promise. So all the newbies jumping in on TikTok, happy to have you. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time, please drop a first in the comments. Let me know. That's better than TikTok. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. At least you can see a little chart and stuff on here versus TikTok. I wish I could do the whole TikTok screen share, but it's not that cool. I might just flip my screen because fuck 'em, right? No, we're just gonna cut it. Bye, Tiki Taki. If you're not watching on YouTube or anything, sorry. You snooze, you lose. TikTok's been treating me like garbage anyway, so I don't even want to give them those extra views. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's here and watching. We got a nice little crowd right now. If you guys want to talk about any projects, look over any moon projects, talk about any of my videos, anything like that, I got you right now. I'm just chilling. Chilling like a villain. You know what time it is. It's ghost time. Yo, but for real though, one is moving, Quan is moving, Algro is pumping, Mina. If you haven't gotten on Mina yet, you're sleeping. I'm sorry. If you haven't gotten Mina, Sleeping on the wheel, bud. Thing's a fucking beast. Beast. If you missed Meta, I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I got a good feeling about the other one. This new one that I just posted on YouTube today. Poker PKR. Omni. See, yeah, I could do Omni. No problem. I like Omni. I've actually done some research on Omni. I can't honestly tell you I remember what they do, but I know it's on my list of projects to make a YouTube video for. But I know it's going to be on here somewhere because I know that it's popped up on the Discovered on CoinGecko multiple times. Oh, yeah, there we go. Woo. So, your 30-day on Omni kind of looks like shit. It's flatlined, but there's been zero volume, like none. It looks like they just pulled the shit out of it, or just no one, they just like barely poked it with a stick. Like, on Friday, September 3rd, and that's about it. But since then, there's been zero volume, like, at all. And it's only available on Bitfinex. It's meh. Digital currency built on the Bitcoin blockchain, Mastercoin. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. What's the market cap on this? 2 million? Sheesh. Yeah, it's a tiny market cap, but I don't know. Sketchy. Transaction, yeah, we know it's all Tether. Yeah, there's like no one fucking 454 transactions in the last 24 hours. That's really low. Really low. Kroot is a new KCC wallet. Oh, that could be why it's probably not on here. Median is always good. Kroot. Kroot. So let's see if I can find a Kroot. Nope. Send, receive, NFTs, delegate your tokens, participate ecosystem, farm passive yield. Yeah, utilize all DeFi has to offer, send your assets with confidence, currencies of the future. Ooh. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I would definitely wait until you see it on CoinGecko or something like. I mean, you're getting at a bottom floor at this point. That's for sure. Same with Omni. Like, I mean, is it really gonna? If you really don't care about the money, you can put a little bit into Omni. I mean, it's at a $2 million market cap, so I've seen it pop off. But I mean, based off of this, like, I wouldn't poke it with a stick. You're going to 100. You go to 180-day chart. How long has this been around? Yeah, so look how much this has died off. Like, you had decent volume before, and then you had to sell off. And since May 22nd, it's just been an absolute graveyard. You had one guy here that was like, yo! And then nothing. Yeah, I'd probably stay away from this one. I'm gonna give that a no-go. But it's good. I mean, it's ground floor. They might add some stuff. They might prove me wrong. If they do, that's tight. You know, that's not a problem. I'll be cool with that. But, you know, unless they prove me wrong, I'm not going to believe it. Young Mina looking good. Where's XRP? Yo, is KK still in here? If KK is in here right now, I'll do an XRP breakdown, like a deep XRP breakdown. But if KK is not in here right now, we're not doing it. Sorry. If someone wants to go get KK, they can do that. You can go on our Discord group and holler at his ass and he'll pop in here. But unless we got a KK in here, we're not doing XRP. Sorry. Woo! Yeah, bowl after bowl. Exactly. You see the camera get cut a couple times. I'm rocking my widescreen camera right now, so I can't really cut my screen out. We'll make it work, but E-Gold Battle of Yields. I love me some E-Gold. What are you doing right now? Look at that slow stow. That's a beaut. What a beaut. What a beaut. We got a stochastic sitting on the 50, which is a beaut. We've got a undersold, or sorry, Jesus, an oversold on the Stow RSI. We got a pull down MACD. We got a ridiculous VFI right now. Even if this thing wants to come down to the zero, it's still considered very bullish, aka price will probably come down to maybe 184-ish. But we're just waiting for volume right now. I mean, we've gotten some decent volume. Here's your seismic activity. If I zoom this out, this would have been that seismic call. Now, you would have had your seismic activity, and pretty much around here is that major spike volume where you would have been like, okay, and like consider, and then you're also looking at this. You're seeing a flip on the Stow from red to green, crossing over to bullish. You're getting a VFI pop green at the same time. You're getting a MACD crossover, and your slow Stow is getting really close to the overbought. But when it's overbought, that's when it's burn and churn, aka you can sit in this area for a little while. As you can see, when we first got into here as an overbought, we were around $168 and still managed to push up to 220. So yeah, it's risky business, but in crypto and stuff, you can stay in here for a little bit. That's where you want to watch the fast Stow as well, because if you see the fast Stow start to pull down, that's when you know you should probably pull out, or you're going to be flatlining or something like that. Love your reviews, bro. Keep it 1,000 every time, please. So many people shelling Garbo makes me sick. Yeah, no, it's bad, dude. I mean, anyone in my group can speak on my behalf and say that I don't ever buy coins and shit. Usually I make a video. I don't own the project. I just like the project, and I'm anticipating on buying it at some point. But for the most part, I don't have any sort of interest in any of the projects that I'm shilling. But I mean, you can't really say you're shilling a project like Poker, for example. I mean, the project speaks for itself, and you could say that I shilled MetaHero if you wanted, but at the end of the day, they have a CertiK audit. They got all sorts of really good use cases. They got a fucking company that can back up their words, so can't say much about them. And that's Poker too. I mean, you got these guys have been around since 2018, and you have 2 patents that are already done. You have 2 pending patents. So you have 4 patents in an industry that nobody has fucking patents in. Of course he's going to crush it. Of course that company is going to do well. And you're looking at a $3 million market cap for a company that has 4 patents. Yeah, no, it's a no-brainer for me. I'll throw $100 into that, no problem. That's not anything that I sweat at all. I'm going to laugh my ass off every time I open my phone and see that Poker, no matter what, is moving. LPT live here. Brian, you've been waiting for this, and I will give you a nice solid live here breakdown because you've waited so patiently. Oh shit, we got a KK coming in? Okay, cool. Well, KK can get some love on his XRP. Yo, Brian, so you see this right here? This is what I was talking about with seismic activity. You see this fat candle, and you see that we're getting a lot of volume right here, and you see the VFI is signaling a lot of clicks, and you're starting to pull bull, and your slow is starting to pull up a little bit into the overbought, it's probably a good time to buy it. I mean, I don't. There's not really a softer way for me to say that this project is super bullish right now, and this volume is basically telling you to buy it right now. Look at your MACD. If I pull this till 4 hours, probably gonna look even stronger. Yeah, yeah. Look at this. If Matty Boy's still in here, put it in the group. Put a chart for live here, please. We need it, cause this thing is gonna pop. I mean, I'll put it on a pop warning. I don't know what direction it's looking up, but if you're looking at the 4 hour now, what I like to use the slow and fast RSI. The slow and fast stochastic RSI. I literally just talked about this 10-15 minutes ago. It's a really good sign when you see the fast explode and the slow is still down here. So the fact that we just exploded within the last 8 to 12 hours into an overbought on the fast stochastic, but the slow stochastic is still basically just picking up from a support. That means that this thing has plenty of room to come up and sit in here, and this fast sto can just sit and sit and sit, and this thing can just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. So, yeah, I mean, live here is a big one. That's a sneaky beast. And from here, you can easily, I mean, from last time from the all-time high, you only had to get to $22, and it went from $22 up to $44. So you had a 2 times move in one impulse. This impulse was $5 to $34. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that you can take this pump, and I'm going to clear these drawings out, but I want to say that these are 7860 Fibonacci's, and this is on the 6180 Fibonacci. I'm going to put my skills to the test right now, and it's on live, but yeah. Okay. So based on here, you had the candles, you had a actual body, so we can leave it here. You had your 7860. If I really wanted to pull it down, I could and put it to here, and you're actually getting a 7860 bounce, but this is actually where I will put it. This is a little more accurate from here. So you got your 7860 bounces, and you're floating or just shy of your 6180 right now. And this is a daily, and you can see the daily starting to get a little volume, although it is red and you're getting a sell signal. It could be a divergence. Also, keep in mind when you're looking at this is ready to pull, and the slow sto is pretty low. You know, the VFI is really the only thing that's worrying me about live here, but it could just be an accumulation zone for whales. Who knows? So that could be why it's doing that. But in terms of everything else is relatively flatlined. It looks good. Comedians, I am here. Let's go. What's up, comedians? Oh, is that KK? Okay, that's why I'm like, who the hell is this? What up, KK? You have never shelled boo-boo coins. You only shell the truth. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you. Mig. Yeah. Poker is my gem. Yeah, we know. So is XRP. Everyone's on the poker train. Poker, poker, poker. Yo, KK, I promise you your XRP, and I never gave it to you. So we're going to go and do it live. So on your daily, you're getting your volume. You want to see the volume. Your stochastic fast is in oversold. Your RSI is ready to impulse. It just crossed into bullish. It's just crossing the 50. It's fresh. You're just getting a little bit of a turn here, and if I want to use a trend line, I'm pretty sure you get a consistent trend up. Yeah. So you're sitting on an uptrend on your slow stochastic RSI, which is a great sign. And just so conveniently enough, right as price is starting to look to want to move up, you're starting to find a support here. So that's a good sign to see for XRP. Now, your VFI just jumped over on the 50 or on the 0 and is sitting bullish right now. You just got a green dot, which is also a very bullish sign. Your MACD has tons of room on the daily. Your fast sto is ready to move. So don't be surprised if you see this fast sto in a couple days up here and your slow stochastic is probably like in the 50 range. If that happens, this thing is probably going to pop out of here, and then your first take profit is usually the top of the pennant. So your move is going to look something like this. For example, this is what I'll be looking for an entry, is to watch price break, and I'm going to play it to the top. Now my stop loss for this is going to stay a little short. If I wanted to play it super safe, I could go to like here is probably where I'd put it. More than likely though, I'd put it a little bit higher. Now even from this is the stop loss, this is your take profit. You're looking at a 5-2 risk to reward, which means that I can take 5 trades at this exact target out of 54%, and I only have to hit one of those 5 to break even, with all the other 4 being losses. Now if one of those 4 are break even, I'm up in profit, and if I hit 2 out of those 5, then I'm way up in profit. So that's why we play this game. That's why we play a risk to reward game. But you can get a nice little play potentially from XRP, and if it does want to keep pumping, then so be it. You know, we've seen this shit go before. We've seen what it can do. It's not gonna fool anyone. It's a fucking monster. So keep an eye on it. I mean, it's a really good sign that you're getting that volume though, KK. Like that's some good stuff. We saw that recent pump. We're getting a large candle. We're getting those sellers out, which is good. That selling pressure came fast and pushed this down to a major resistance. But once the sellers are bumped out, this could bump right back up. We have an hour left on the 4 hour, then we're going to open a new 4 hour, and we should get a little more traffic. You can see here that we are crossing that stochastic slow also and breaking back onto the bullish side. And your VFI is starting to break. Your MACD on the 4 hour is ready to fucking pop. This volume is really good to see, really good to see, and you have tons of room because your fast stochastic is moving up. This stochastic is probably going to break as an impulse, so you might see another candle shoot up really fast just because of this wanting to impulse over the 50 and turn green. Now we're going to go to the hourly. I'm going the whole thing for you, my guy, because I appreciate you all. So we're going from the daily all the way down to the hourly on XRP. Any of the XRP Army guides that are in here, this is for you too. Now we're starting to see the second bounce. Now I would expect that this might continue to make its push up. The other option from here is that you're going to try to test the support probably at this 1.13 range. But based on how this is bouncing and what this MACD is looking like and how the VFIs and everything are popping indicators, more than likely this might start to push up a little bit. Even if I wanted to an hour, yes, it's really fast, but you did hit theoretically on the 6180 on that little down. So it could have cleared that 6180 and getting ready for the next pump on a short term that fast. It's crypto. I mean, that shit happens. And your hourly volume is stupid right now. And the sell volume was lower than the buy volume. That's still really good to see. Now we want to see what this candle brings. If you start to see this thing pump, let's say that you start watching volume and within like 4 minutes, see where my hash line is starting to get over. If you're like watching 5, 10, 15 minutes in and you see volume get to this general area, it's probably going to get up to here by the end of it. So it might be a good idea to jump in, especially if you see more of a green monster candle coming up. One year hold. Yeah, you might not even have to wait 1 year, KK. I mean, I'm just saying that because I got faith in the project. I don't mind holding that a year. And honestly, it's one of those that if you put a little bit of money every time you get it times 2, you can just double your money out. So if you're investing those $2,000 or whatever it was, you know, every time PKR doubles, you just take 2,000 out and hit the reset, and then take another 2,000 out, take another 2,000 out, take another 2,000 out, take another 2,000 out. Live the good life. Yeah, see, so it looks like we might be breaking down to test this HMA support on XRP. We'll see. XRPZ. As far as risk management on LPT, what advice do you have right now? I mean, the same as everyone else. Just try not to fucking get caught with your pants down. I know you're hungry with gains. I know we're all pretty hungry right now, and I want that thing to pop too. But it's a tough one to call. I mean, being completely honest, because it's an altcoin at the end of the day. But even though it's an altcoin, it's a grayscale altcoin. So, is it really going to be affected that much by everyone else? No. Does this chart look anything relative to what Bitcoin's been experiencing? No. It has barely been affected like the rest of the market was from the dip. Like, I mean, you had a dip, but it wasn't anything too crazy. So, I mean, it depends on your trading style, really. I mean, most of the time, if you're holding long term, you're gonna want to not run lever. I mean, you're not gonna want to run a stop loss, and that's if you have faith in the project. You know, that's how people survive bear markets. Even if you buy a little high, the way you survive the bear market is not selling. So as long as you have faith in the project and you have no intention of selling, then that's your risk management, you know. But you know, if it's a short term play for you, if you're trying to get a short squeeze money profit out of it, then I keep my stop loss pretty tight, like 1650. You know, if you're really not ready to risk that much, but you're still willing to cut loss, then so be it. But me personally, I don't really run stop losses unless it's leverage. Like if it's a futures trade, yeah, I'm gonna run stop loss because that's some crazy stuff. Zero hybrid. I don't know what zero hybrid is. Auction. Octi. You might be the new gem hunter, bro. You're just finding all these crazy ones. 728,000 market cap. Yeah, this is like a real deep dig down. Like, this is the kind of stuff you find on like PooCoin. Like my PooCoin fam. No, I'm not connecting my shit. Get out of here. The fuck? I don't know. Stupid ass. Audit report by two different companies. Why did they go? Oh, because they audited the call and put options. Oh, this is the options company. Trade options through CT5, no middleman. Yeah. I mean, shit, why not? I mean, I don't see why we need options trading on crypto, but fuck it, right? Might as well add more degen to it. It's interesting. Running through Binance Smart Chain. Hashgreed, BSC Pad, Umbrella, Binance Coin, American European options, options on BTC ETH, and others. Oh, so you can only buy Binance Coin, call, or puts, and then eventually they're going to add options for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other assets in the future. I mean, why? I don't understand. I mean, you have leverage, you have futures trading. That kind of defeats the point. Because why would I need to play this game when I could just choose the percentage and let it roll? I like it though. I mean, I like the idea behind it. I think people would put money in it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess me personally, I just don't give a shit about calls and putts, so. Erst. Nope. Or is it just, are you just talking about the Euro stablecoin? Euro Tether? Is that a gay tether? Sorry, that was rude, but Euro Tether. Seismic alt perp alert. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Alt perp. Alt perp 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 perp. Oh, holy guacamoles. Wow. Okay. That's nice. You got a little volume the wrong direction, but that's good. They did get a little rise, but there was no seismic. I guess this technically would be considered the seismic right now. This is a daily. Your slow is being slow. It looks like it might pull up. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit right here on your 4 hour. That's some of your seismic. I mean, you got a fast pickup on your fast RSI. You got a decent 50 impulse potential. Your MACD looks healthy. The VFI looks good. Green pop on the VFI. Slows, man. I mean, it's decent. Maybe if we see another one on the 4 hour, I feel a little better. Because even on the hourly, it kind of looks like shit. The daily looks great, though. I just don't know why the hourly looks like such fucking garbage. I mean, you got some seismic here. That's definitely some seismic, but you want to get some more pickup. But I definitely consider this seismic, because the second this happened, you had a quick down and up on your MACD, and at the same time that you had this, you had your divergence of the stochastic. The slow stochastic read it. So that's like a major difference between the two. The VFI picked it up like the MACD did, and the slow stochastic picked it up like the MACD. But the fast stochastic read it as a divergence. Even the RSI read it as a drop. Huh. Honestly, it's one of the first times I've noticed something like that. I haven't really seen that happen too many times where the fast stochastic goes opposite from everyone else. Let's go PKR secure. Oh, you finally got it? You got a bag? Woo! PKR. Matthew, are you Matric? What do you mean by seismic alt perp alert? Yeah, Brian, that is Matric, and that is pretty much what we're talking about right now, where you're seeing these little volume spikes on the hourly. That will be considered the seismic activity. So right now we're basically just waiting to see if volume wants to start picking up as a whole. If volume does start to pick up as a whole, then you could see this breakout, and it'll be a nice breakout too. Sorry, I'm catching up with all these messages on Discord right now. We popping. If you're not in the Discord yet, you should come join. I don't know what you're waiting for. We're getting big gains we're eating in there, so you should probably come join us before you get left behind. If you know what I mean. Damn, my AVAX tapped out. Big Ben, my AVAX tapped, man. I put a long on AVAX, DOT, and BTT. I didn't say anything because they're just ridiculously risky right now. But one of them tapped. The other two aren't looking too hot. We'll see what happens. Hopefully in the next couple hours. We need a Doja. When is my Doge day? I'm very sad that I don't have a Doge day yet. I've been waiting for a Doge day for a little while. Haven't gotten it. And we're starting to break down from this resistance again, so hopefully we can hold this HMA. Because I don't want to see my Doge slip again. There's no volume. This thing is a fucking graveyard. The VFI has been just dead. The MACD's flatlined, which is okay, I guess. You got a divergence of your slow and fast stochastics. You got a flat line of the RSI. It's not a good looking one right now. Not at this exact moment, at least. So what else are we looking into? What other good projects we got pumping? What other things are we gonna be deviants about? While I go incognito. Incog smoko. Bowl crime. What is next on the agenda, boys and girls? Come on, don't make me just pick one myself. I know someone's got one they want to check out. And there he is. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Yo, EQ any leverage trades. Yeah, we're looking at some right now. Let me get this tiki-taki popped in real quick. So has BTC found support? It's just accumulating. It's just been sideways. I mean, BTC, if you look at it, it's been sideways. You know, like every other time it does this, it's just every day is a little different. But it hasn't moved. You know, this, unless it want to break this general area right here, we're just going to keep bouncing up and down and up and down, and every day is going to be a fun roller coaster. FTM deserves another run up. Yeah, Phantom's a beast. I was about to do my video on Phantom today instead of poker, to be honest. The Polsky Bros, yeah, you already know what's going on here, Mig Jigga. Anytime you know the camera turns off, it's because I've already been kicked off and banned. I can't even get fucking 200 views on YouTube or on TikTok no more because I've been shut down so many damn times. It's great. Yeah, like Matt said, thank you guys all for being here. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for having fun with us while we act like degens together and make some good monies and stay safe. Healthy degenerates. No, Brian, I'm not gonna have sex with BTC. Jesus. You want me to do like the whole daily breakdown all the way down? I got you. So first you saw that little channel that we're in. That's basically 3 days worth of channel time. Now we have a major resistance. So we have a supply and demand area. We'll just start it with that. So one of your major supply and demand areas is going to be right here. And you're also going to get another major supply and demand area here, which is kind of what I've been watching on the back end. Now, we've been waiting to see if price can either be accumulated here and start to push back up, or if we're going to hit this resistance again and push back down. We're kind of stuck. But in terms of actual movement and what we can see long term, it's looking really healthy for Bitcoin at the moment. Now, your volume is looking decent. You are getting a little bit more red volume, so we want to see more green volume increase. Your RSI has been flatlined at 50. Needs to pull back up but can create an impulse. Your fast stochastic RSI is ready to push up. Your MACDs are healthy. Your VFI is healthy and ready to pop. And your slow stochastic is ready to move. So there's a lot of potential with Bitcoin. We could go either way right now. Now, more than likely, if you want to zoom this out too, we have a couple more resistance and supply demand areas. This is going to be another one right here. This is a larger one. And then the last one is going to be in this general area down here. That's going to be like your parents' supply area. That'll be like the real low money stuff down here. I don't think we're going to get any lower than this at any point if we do decide to drop. But either way, it's good to know them. But we're getting close to a new supply and demand area. Once we get to the bottom of this little consolidation that we've been in, I can take this out. So if we can start to accumulate down here a little bit more and then make an impulse move up, we want to see price break this general area. If we can break this 51 to 54,000 range, we could get a nice impulse break again. Now after that, we're looking at a supply and demand area, give or take, in this general vicinity. Because technically I could name it this whole area because it's so versatile or so volatile up there, but we'll just name it from here, from 57 to 59 up to 60. Because more than likely we would see price come up to the 60K range, test, and then wick all the way down, hard and violent, come back down like we did here. Came up, and the second we got into this supply and demand area, it was just an instant sell-off. Because this is what the whales were looking for. This is an area of interest for them before. This is already a support and resistance area. So those are really the levels and the layers right now that we're watching for Bitcoin. We're seeing a nice little cup though, so this is a good thing to see, especially on the daily. We did close the doji on the bottom, holding support on top of this major area, so that's good to see. We've had a couple buy candles and buy signals in this area before. And yeah, we have plenty of room. Now we just want the VFI to get over. That's a big thing. Once the VFI can cross over the zero, that'll be really healthy and looks good. Now Ben, let's see what we got for some futures. I mean, Aave has been ready to go. We're sitting at the bottom of this channel. This is a channel that's been here and that it's been following as a support since, well, April 20th it did it, March 25th it did it, February 25th it did it, And now we're starting to see some wicks in this general area. If this does want to start to push back up, this could be a good sign because every other time it's gone here, it's been pretty strong. And this is the last time that we did touch, and we went from 314 up to 665, 666. Like, you know, some people are definitely waiting at 666 to sell, like some savages. XAVA. Daily looks tasty. This is what you want to see. You're breaking the HMA. It's a long-term break. We broke out of the pennant. We broke on the downside of the pennant. We hit the resistance and we came down. That's exactly what you want to see. That's exactly what should happen. That's a textbook pennant break. You broke the pennant, and if you're patient, you would be watching the daily, because a lot of people like to hit it when it gets. There's two levels of these trades, right? You can get in early on the trade. That's not a bad thing. That's never a bad thing to get in early on the trade. But you got to remember that more than likely you're going to get that confirmation test at some point. So if you're playing off a pennant break, you need to make sure that you're getting out at some point, because more than likely it's going to pull back. Not every time, but more than likely on a long-term scale it's going to pull back and retest. So it gave you a good 2 days, basically a day and a half, to be able to close this deal before it came back up. Even put it along and rode it back up and to hit this major support, and then just ride this resistance down until you saw the first candle actually break over this long-term resistance. And this is when you would be exiting your short and potentially looking to get into a long. And this is like a long or a short, long short. Now, on a short term, you're a little overbought, to be honest. Volume doesn't really look too hot. You're overbought on the stow, fast and slow. But like we said before, you can sit in this area for a pretty long time. It's not like it's anything out of the ordinary to be sitting in the overbought area in the stochastic RSI in general, especially in the slow stochastic. So keep that in mind. But Avalanche in general is one of those that can 3x if it wanted to easily. There's not really much that's stopping it from doing that. Liquefy. Let's see what Liquefy is. Damn, Big Jiggy, you're finding all these small ones that don't even exist on CoinGecko yet. Where are you pulling these off of? You're pulling off the straight leakers right now. They don't even exist anywhere else. Oh, whoops. That should probably help if I pull my camera back on. Everyone on TikTok, thanks for coming by. We are live on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook as well, if you want to see my screen a little bit easier. Twitter is the way forward. What you mean? I mean, it's good. Hell yeah. Twitter's the shit. I love Twitter. It's like my go-to now. Surprised I wasn't using it more often, to be honest. Damn, Big Ben, I just see what I just popped up in the Discord group right now. I see you, Mr. 5K PKR. No, when PKR goes up, if PKR hits a $3 billion market cap, you know, owe me some beers for life or something. I don't know, at least one round, and we'll call it good. And stay hydrated. This thing's a half a gallon. Great. Drink 2 of these a day. Money. Redo coin. Let's see what we got a Redo. We got a red Doge. Sounds like a fucking the red rocket. Oh my god. Who calls it the red Doge? That's a terrible name. Planisa, welcome. Happy to have you here with us today. Categories. Okay. Damn, they got all the categories here now. Huh. This would have saved me lots of time. Engine number 2 at 80. Pfft. Sheesh. That's crazy. Atlas. Star Atlas. That game is boring as fuck. Has anyone played Star Atlas? So boring. Does anyone have any good gaming NFTs that are out already? Because if you do, I'll throw it on right now and we can play it. Everyone that's tuning in on TikTok right now, welcome and thank you for joining our live. Paloma Moreno, welcome. Veracity, don't say I didn't warn you, that thing is still going to keep moving. It's one of my go-tos. I love Veracity. I've had that thing for a while. I always forget that I have it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Quant, beast. Hedera, beast. Meta Hero, popping up on most voted again. That means it's probably going to keep moving up. Mina, popping up on trending search. That's a good thing to see. Phantom might get another pump. You're seeing a Phantom on 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Phantom's popping up across the board. That's good to see on the social end. Harmony's up there. VeChain. Watch out for a VeChain pump. It's getting a lot of positive sentiment. Same with Harmony. Harmony's popping up. Tezos, obviously. I'm surprised Tezos isn't on this list right now. Let's look at a Theta chart. Yeah, I mean, if there was any volume that popped in, it could definitely work. Corn Fantasy. Okay, I gotta check that out. Yeah, because you're pulling out ones that aren't even popping up on CoinGecko, so it seems like they're just putting them up. Like, if you ever heard of PooCoin.io. Yeah, if you can't find me on TikTok, it's not showing that you're live. That's what I'm saying, man. They shut me down. I got some people on the TikTok feed right now, but I know that I've been shadow banned on TikTok. They don't like me on the TikTok-y. But thank you guys for being here on TikTok. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining us. A la glace. Back shots. What are we talking about back shots for? Tell me about these back shots. Tickle My Hurt. That's a fucking wildin' ass name, dude. Oh. Impeccable back shots. I don't know what. We're just gonna type this in and see what happens here, right? Oh, that's good. Just straight fucking. Your back's looking like that graph. Nice. There you go, bruh. That was a solid one. So, Theta, even in general, is a little oversold, but the good thing is that the fast stochastic RSI did pop off, and the slow stochastic is ready to churn and burn. VFI is bull as fuck. MACD is ready to pull up. And the regular RSI is ready to go green too, so that's sick. It's a good look. I know, Ben, that you were watching this one and trying to trade this one. So this could definitely get the support hold and impulse out. I got you. PDEX. Poca DX. Hopefully it can break back into this channel it was in, but watch out for resistance, that's for sure. If you see resistance around like 1920 range and starts to break down, that's definitely what you want to watch out for. VFI staying bullish. Slow stochastic has space. MACD's got room. There's just no volume. No volume, but yeah, definitely watch out for this resistance at 20. That could be a problem for you. 100% could be a problem. I don't know. I'm not too sold on PDEX right now. It's not moving like the rest of the altcoins at the moment. Unfortunately. It should be. I do like the project. STX. We got a nice little pump yesterday. We're up 5% right now, so that's good. We were able to hold the support. At least not keep it as a resistance, so that's positive. We did get a little spike of volume, but this is the hourly and there's not much, and we didn't get any seismic besides over here, and it didn't really contribute to much. Hopefully when Bitcoin, if Bitcoin starts to move, that'll move. That's one of those that are kind of, I mean, it works for other ones, but yeah, it's really more of a Bitcoin project, so once Bitcoin starts to move, that's going to want to move. I got time for like one more, and then I am outie. So, pick your poison. Yeah, Big Ben, I'm just looking through what you're talking about with this wallet. It's crazy. I'm glad you're able to figure out that passphrase. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's crazy to have 500 and then open up a wallet that's got 30 in it. Kami talk. Holy shit. I can't believe that's real. Yo, my eye is bothering the shit out of me right now. Jesus. Kami talk. I'm just curious if it even is on anything. Nah. Nah. Too good to be true. Bye. Bye. No, bow. Balancer. We're still flat. I mean, we got that seismic. We just want that volume finally. We just haven't gotten shit yet. It's what a lot of these projects, you just, you get into them and then you just wait for the volume to pick up. So if you're not getting any of that volume, then there's really nowhere to go. Pricing is not going to move. Nothing's going to happen. VFI, you can see, is dead. We always want to see VFI over 0. That's a big one. I mean, MACD's cool. Ready to pop. But the 1 hour's not looking too hot, per se. 4 hour looks a little bit better because you popped on the fast RSI, but not on the slow RSI. What else we got? FTM. FTM. Let's see. See, FTM's one of those that you did get a nice seismic activity. You got a nice little pop. And this was a doji. And you popped a huge volume, so it could be a hidden accumulation here. This looks like a bull flag of some sort. Now you had a little break over, and it looks like you're getting another continuation, so you could get another breakout. This is a good sign. Definitely keep an eye out on FTM. I like this. This is a good thing to see on a 4 hour. Yeah, no volume. Yeah, so the majority of that was on a red candle too, which is hilarious. Up and down, holding in a flat line. We want to get this break up. I mean, you're getting an HMA pull over, so that's, I guess, a positive sign. Hopefully it's not a divergence, but it doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's holding support. You might get a little pump, maybe a little move up to like 1.92 again. Your VFI is strong. That's good. That's bullish as shit. But yeah, Mark, all in all, FTM is definitely a good choice. Yeah, I appreciate all of you. We are live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and TikTok, and all the other ones are up right now too. So thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. I'm going to call it a night. Figure out my eyes bothering the shit out of me. But hope everyone has an amazing night. Damn, Ben. Yeah, I appreciate you, Ben. Thanks for hopping around and jumping in on the Twitch also. Happy to see you on the Twitch and the Facebook and everything. If you haven't had a chance to, please come join our Discord group. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you're user whatever or bread pack, you guys are the cum masters and you guys can just blow each other and have a good grand time.